Hey there guys, welcome back to Nerdy Treasures. Today I got this big box here. Who can guess what's inside? I mean, you've probably already seen the thumbnail, so you already know what's inside. But still. Yes, of course, today we are unboxing the new Black Series STAP from Hasbro Pulse. I think this was a PulseCon exclusive, and I was able to pick up two of these because I wanted one to keep in box and one to open. Ah, look at this! Look at this thing! This hits so many nostalgia buttons for me. I still cannot believe that we've had this and the Boodfin in the space of like a month. And not only that, they've done it in my opinion, the best Star Wars packaging of all time, which is the Episode 1 Nostalgia Anniversary Celebration packaging. And I cannot wait to open it. But before we do, let's take a good look at the box. Up front, we can see the STAP with the battle droid. You've got the blaster, the little antenna bit and the backpack. There's the side. And there is the back. Just wanted to quickly show you how this box looks up against the box for the Boodfin. Okay, I'm not waiting any longer. Let's open this thing. We've got a whole bunch of twisty ties. Bear with. Okay, so here we have the battle droid and STAP out of the packaging. And first impressions are exactly what I wanted. It's a battle droid STAP. To my mind's eye, this is exactly what the STAP looks like in the film. I had a few little warping issues from the box. I don't think it's anything that a little bit of heat from a hairdryer will sort. Fingers crossed. I think what we'll do now is we'll get the battle droid off and we'll take a good look at the actual STAP itself. So here is the STAP then in all of its glory. Nice brown throughout, some nice gunmetals and silvers. You know, I had the 3 3/4 inch version of this as a child, and this has taken me right back to it. Although I really want to, if any of you had it, you'll know it had like the gimmick where if you like pushed it down on the stand, these things would shoot out. So I keep, my instinct is to do that. But we don't have any of that, of course. That's fine, I guess. Articulation wise, fairly limited. We've got a slight bit of articulation on there. That sort of ratchets up a little bit. There's a little point in here where this was actually detached in the box, but it clipped back on. And then that, oh, and it goes quite down quite far as well. And that's sort of the midway point. A tiny, negligible bit of articulation on the handlebars. None down here at the footwell. I think the original 3 3/4 inch version, this did articulate, but I think that was part of the firing mechanism. Obviously, we've got the display base, and that gives you plenty of articulation, some really crazy poses. I'm not sure if the weight of this thing will hold if you have it like that, but I guess I'll find out. I thought I had some warping issues with these, I don't know what you call them, pedals, but it looks like they've just been sculpted differently, so you've just got like a nice bit of variation on there, which is quite nice. And so just to show you another bit of warping issue I had, these are, in fact, they've already started straightening themselves out a bit, but these are a little bit bent and a little bit loosey-goosey. So I'm going to get the hairdryer on those, see if we can straighten them out. So yeah, I've just hit these things with some heat. I think what had happened is the clamshell packaging had it was put in at a bit of an angle, so this was pointing up and they were getting pressed back down, but I chucked a bit of heat at it and they sort of straightened out without me really having to do anything. I did, because they kind of want to hang down, so I heated them up, hung it upside down, and then chucked some cold air at them, because they do like to fall forward a little bit. but that's all good now. I just want to get the tape measure out because I wanted to put up some new shelves. I don't know if you've seen my collection video. If not, go watch it. But between the two sides of my collection, I was going to put some in the middle, but I wanted to make sure that this and the Figuarts Sith speeder could fit up there. So let's get the tape measure out and maybe that'll help you with your displaying as well. So depending how you have it posed, it's about 24 centimeters to the top of the battle droid and about 22 to the top of the STAP. Obviously if you have this lean forward or the battle droid posed slightly differently, that will vary. So I did want to try the S.H.F. battle droid on the STAP because I know a lot of people were speculating that the STAP was undersized for the Black Series battle droid, so I wondered if the S.H.F. version would scale a bit better with it. And it does, but you are entirely relying on your posing finesse because the S.H.F. one doesn't have the foot pegs, the holes for the foot pegs in the bottom. So you're relying on the battle droid's grip strength to keep him up there and then a bit of posing finesse. But if you look at this thing funny, it will fall off. So my advice would be just to stick with the Black Series version. You'll be a lot happier and a lot less stressed. Finally then, I just wanted to see how this looks up against the Figuarts Boodfin, and this looks so good. It's actually made me really glad that the stand for the Figuarts Boodfin is a little tall, because I think this will give it a nice balance up on the shelf, sort of either side of the collection. So that is a wrap on the STAP. What did you guys think? Did you pick this up? Did you pick up more than one like I did? Are you a sucker for that lovely episode 1 nostalgic packaging? Let me know in the comments, and also any videos you'd like to see. I've had some quite lovely comments on my recent underrated figures video and my collection tour, so it'd be good to hear from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.